world was full of wonders, there was a little town called Wordsmith. Now, Wordsmith was no ordinary town. It was a magical place indeed, filled with hand-picked citizens from the finest dictionaries of the world. Together, the citizens of Wordsmith created the elite language of English. But before I begin telling you my story, let me introduce myself. My name is Thesaurus. You can call me Sir Thesaurus. My brother, Monsieur Dictionary, claims that my Latin name means the pest, but please pay him no heed. Anyways, now where was I? Ah yes, Wordsmith Town. It all started several years ago when I came to visit Wordsmith on a business trip. The sun was rising, roosters crowing, and the citizens of Wordsmith Town were just beginning to wake up and go about another day. But little did they know that today they were about to face a life-changing dilemma.
Good morning, Wordsmith. It's a bright morning. The weather seems a little more windy than usual, but nothing can stop our hard-working citizens from doing their jobs. Here's Exaggerate, Wordsmith's very own weatherman. Surely you have something to say about the weather?
Yes, of course. The wind is blowing 100 miles per hour because the wind god is angry with us. He's sending a terrible storm our way. So, stay at home.
Hey, move it. Can't you see I'm in a hurry? Only people in litter this much. I would have finished my job much quicker. I need to get to the town hall for the meeting. I cannot be late.
I completely agree with you, Mr. Voting. You must be the change you wish to see in the world, says Gandhi. It is up to us, the citizens, to make a change. Would you care to come on air today so that I can interview you? Of course, you would need to bathe.
Look at you, trying to enlighten the people about their ways. Take it from me. Nothing is going to work. But hey, you could bring it up at the meeting with Sir Thesaurus. I heard that Sir Thesaurus is resigning. They say that the librarian was going to put him in the donation pile. There is definitely something fishy about this meeting. Rumors are spreading. But I, Lurk, the greatest undercover spy in Wordsmith, will find who's responsible.
Forget those rumors. Come, buy these lovely flowers. Come smell them. Scrumptious, my best arrangement yet for the town hall meeting today.
100 letters for just a single flower? I could buy an entire forest for this price.
Scrumptious, haven't you heard of a dustbin? There are stems and leaves all over the ground. And boy, do they stink. Revolting.
I wish to make a scrumptious announcement, you delicious citizens. The town hall meeting today starts soon. Don't be late and do not forget to buy these lovely flowers from your delicious vendor me. Stay enlightened and keep listening to FM Wordsmith. Good day.
Be warned, rumor spreader. I'm coming to get you.
No, that's not nice. Needs to be creepier.
What a beautiful morning. Have one of my cheese sandwiches and scrambled eggplants and you could be full for days. Say, Edie, would you like to have one?
I don't suppose you have one that tastes of boiled blood and mashed skulls, do you?
No.
I thought as much. Now leave me alone. I have to practice my evil laugh to torment my customers this afternoon.
Well, hello, Roddy, you math scientist. How much is that breakfast meal of yours for? I need it as I had an extra long shower, as that's when I get the best ideas from my books.
150 letters, please.
Right, I'm off to the town hall.
Oh, that cursed meeting. If Mayor Bellow ever comes to get his fortune told, I'll make sure he never gets another good night's sleep.
Conjure!
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Let me give you an Amazon apology. I can whip up a mongoose or a rabbit.
Conjure!
Alright. No one was with you. Hey, look! I just pulled the mayor out of thin air.
Hurry up, you useless citizens! The meeting starts in 10 minutes. I was just ordering people around for the day when I was interrupted by the commotion you're making. Now, stop your mundane morning routines and follow me to the meeting.
traveling shoes? How far can you travel?
Yes, my most ingenious invention yet. Time traveling shoes. Just put them on and you can jump to a maximum of 5 years in time. Also, I'm currently hiring. Know of anyone who needs a job?
Impressive stuff. Speaking of jobs, I really need to make a move. I have to get at least 3 interviews before the meeting if I want to win the News Reporter of the Year award. Thank you for your time.
And how is our esteemed principal doing this fine morning?
Morning, Ingenious, my most annoying student of all time. I'm off to another good day. You see, I've just given a rebellious student plenty of homework to do that has to be submitted by tomorrow.
Wow, I never thought I'd live to see the day where Principal Belligerent punishes the rebellious. I know, I've been to your past with my time-traveling shoes. You're the very founder of bad behavior.
How dare you invade my privacy like this? You had no right. Now get away from me before I show you what true belligerence is.
Oh, my darling Wellington, what happened? Why are you crying? Did another tree fall down?
I was just checking the daily readings on my pollution meter. It's gone up again. No matter what I do, the pollution levels are not coming down.
Don't cry, dearie. You can always take this matter up to the mayor at today's town hall meeting. There.
Oh, Belligerent, what are you fuming about today?
Oh, that Ingenious?
I don't really care. Care for a little?
Oh, alright.
A doctor has 36 candies. He's 29 of them. How many does he have now?
Really? You are by far the worst comedian ever. And the answer is 7.
Wrong! The doctor has diabetes. He got diabetes by taking that candy. Should have shared with his patients too and given them diabetes too. Ha!
Fellow citizens of Wordsmith Town, it is I, Sir Thesaurus, from the Wordsmith Council, and I have summoned you all here today to announce your fate, and I come bearing dreadful news.
Aww.
Yes, I know, but let's get on with it, shall we? People in the human world barely use us words anymore. Do you realize the disaster we now have in store? Our hearts beat in accordance to the number of times our names are said. So if the humans stop using us, we will all soon be dead.
What? Dead? Who dares tries to kill me? I'll give those humans a piece of me. Ha! I'll teach them a lesson they'll never forget. I've dealt with the most obnoxious students. This is not a big deal for me. What? How can this be? I was sure we would die of global warming. My calculations are never wrong. But we die because humans aren't using us enough. Oh dear, why me? Fellow citizens of Wordsmith, in these difficult times, we must remember to cherish life and try our best to save ourselves. We will get through this. We will do this together. In the meanwhile, turn on the radio and turn on channel 54.3 for some calming tracks. Woman, are you nuts? Cherish life? What life? We're about to die here. And if I die, I won't be mayor anymore. And worse, I'll lose my Bellow.
Mwahahaha! I knew it. My miserable prophecies are coming to life. We're all gonna die horrible deaths, I tell you. Oh, stop crying melancholy. I, for one, simply can't wait to come back as a ghost and haunt everyone.
Well, hello, Sir Thesaurus. Death, you say. I wonder how death feels like. Maybe a bed full of thorns. Maybe I should write a book on life after death.
Okay guys, I know this might be a bad turn, but can you pretty please discuss this at the dining table? I can just smell the delectable aroma of my edible flowers, waiting to be eaten. I mean, death can wait, right?
Hush! Sir Thesaurus, tell us who is to be blamed. We will find the culprit and punish him or her. Sorry, ladies. Our dying breath will be spent in putting this right. We will not go down without a fight.
Do speak for yourself, exaggerate. I'm not going to lift a finger for this cause. You see, I use them for other things.
Hey, that's mine.
And with the world coming to an end, all the money and the jewelry I've stolen will be mine forever.
Ha ha ha! Certosaurus, this is ridiculous. We simply cannot die. Are you telling me we can't conjure up a solution for this? Outrageous. Well, I can whip up anything in a jiffy. I'll call the Guardians here so they can sort of this whole mess.
The Guardians. Yes, Wordsmith Town has 3 Guardians. The Guardian of Schools, the Guardian of Offices, and the Guardian of Social Media. The 3 platforms from which the English language is promoted.
Ah yes, the Guardians! Miss Curiosity, Master Imagination, and Monsieur Dictionary. Why didn't we think of that? After all, they are the ones with the keys who unlock the human minds. I'm sure they will help us. As I was their teacher before, they will be sure to listen to me.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. I've been lurking around the human world, and it seems
We've been over this 100 times, Lurk. You're not supposed to leave Wordsmith Town. I'm going to have to report you to the mayor.
But you see, I just got you some valuable piece of information. The Guardians have been kidnapped! What? I hate to say this, but I agree with Lurk. Certosaurus, isn't your brother, Monsieur Dictionary, one of the Guardians?
Hold it! We figured out who the villains are with my time-traveling shoes. It's worse than we thought. The Guardian of the Schools, also known as Miss Curiosity, is being held captive by the evil twins, Dull and Mundane, who are infusing textbooks with lifeless monotony. The poor students.
Ooh, I want to tell you guys all about the second guardian. The guardian of the offices, also known as a master imagination, is being held captive by Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical. The adults are so afraid to ask questions or to try anything new.
Ha 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 ha! Is everyone ready to know the villain who has kidnapped the third guardian of social media, also known as Monsieur Dictionary? Well, it's none other than his arch enemy, Daddy Slang.
This is worse than I had imagined. Dull and Mundane, Mrs. Skeptical and Mr. Perfect, and the worst of all, Daddy Slang. I should have known he was behind this. Oh dear, my poor brother, Monsieur Dictionary. Whatever will mother say? My dear companions, these are the worst villains of all, and they are intent upon destroying us. I'm afraid it's up to you, citizens of Wordsmith, to save the English language. You have to use your courage and intelligence to defeat the villains and then retrieve the keys from the guardians to unlock the human minds. Good luck and goodbye. I must now depart. Hurry up, move quickly and get a head start. Remember my words, be strong and carry a brave heart.
Wonderful, fantastic. We can save ourselves. I shall immediately announce this bold-tastic news to the Wordsmith News channel. The headline shall read, Wordsmith Town embarks on a mission to save the Guardians. Move, move, move. Oh boy, I can't wait to fight these villains and get the keys. I have such beautiful ideas for what we can do to them. Starting by pouring slime down their
No
throats.
revolting. Didn't you hear, Certosaurus? We have to be intelligent with our solutions. Now, time to whip out my ingenious time-traveling shoes to take us to our destinations. Alright everyone,
Wait for me.
stand up, close your eyes, stretch out your arms and focus. My time-traveling shoes will magically appear in your hands. Let's do this.
So our citizens were on their way to defeat the villains and rescue the guardians that held the keys to unlock the human minds. But before we go on to that part, I want to tell you a little more about our villains, the evil twins Dull and Mundane, the vicious couple Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical, and their leader, the infamous Daddy Slang. They were all expelled from Wordsmith Town many years ago. In fact, it was a decision that the Guardians made, and it seems that the villains were out for revenge to kill the elite citizens of Wordsmith Town by making the humans forget them. And now back to our story. citizens are traveling very fast through time and space. Ingenious' time-traveling shoes have taken the first band of our brave citizens to the oldest schools. There they will defeat the evil twins Dull and Mundane, to rescue Miss Curiosity, the guardian of the schools. All the world's children are influenced by her, and if all goes to plan, she will give them one of 3 keys to unlock the human minds.
Wow, where are we? Clearly no one has been here for centuries.
Judging by all these books, I think we're in the library.
True, humans are too lazy to read anymore. Everything is just a click away.
A library makes for an excellent dungeon. I'll add this to my Mazes of Horror collection. Escape from the library.
Shh, Dull and Mundane might hear us.
This is taking too long.
No!
Impatient old Conjure. She summoned Dull and Mundane, and now our citizens are face to face with a pair of terrifyingly boring villains. They begin to yawn and feel sleepy as the evil pair start to read all the Latin names of plants from a biology textbook. Suddenly, Edie comes to life and has an idea.
I've got it. I'll wrap Dull and Mundane with cobwebs so that their voices get muffled and the others can come to life.
I'll put out noise cancellation headphones for everyone so we won't be under the spell of Dull and Mundane.
I found some of my breakfast pills. I'll aim them right into Dull and Mundane's mouth to end their lifeless speeches.
Oh, I feel like reading a book.
And a secret passageway is revealed.
Dull and Mundane have been hiding Miss Curiosity behind this bookcase. I'll bellow and push them down this very same bookcase. That should teach them a lesson.
Our fellow citizens have rescued Miss Curiosity, and in return she graciously hands them the first key.
Yes!
While Ingenious' time-traveling shoes transported the first team of Wordsmith citizens to the oldest school, the second group were dropped off at a massive office building, where they must defeat Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical and free Master Imagination.
Wow, this is such a huge building. I wonder where Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical are hiding Master Imagination.
Oh look, it says right there. Perfectly Skeptical and Associates, 65th floor.
Ooh, shiny building. I can't climb to the top. I'm too weak.
I'll rush up in a jiffy.
Hold it. There's an elevator, you know.
Let's get it.
After an extremely long and frustrating elevator ride to the top floor, our citizens have reached Perfectly Skeptical and Associates. They walk in to see Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical arguing with each other over nothing at all.
I'll throw a stapler at them. Unhand Master Imagination right now. Or else...
Hey, try answering this. Which are the strongest days of the week? They are Saturday and Sunday, and the rest of them are the weekdays. Get it?
Very soon, Mrs. Skeptical is in fits of laughter and leaves to go to the bathroom. Mr. Perfect, however, looks angrier than before.
Do you know? The polar bears in the Arctic are suffering because of global warming. And after a few years, this will be affecting everyone. Why does this happen to me? Why? Look, it's working. Poor Mr. Perfect is getting restless at the mention of imperfection. I will throw these sparkling coins into Mr. Perfect's eyes. There you go. Ha ha ha. Nice to see you fall on the ground.
I'll press the buttons on my watch and make handcuffs appear on Mr. Perfect's hands. He's trapped. But where is Master Imagination?
I will do what I'm best at. I will dash across the room and find Master Imagination. Ah, here he is. By the shredder, I will untie and free him.
The citizens explain their plight and request Master Imagination for the key. He graciously hands them the second key.
Yes!
Ingenious time-traveling shoes transported our final group of citizens to Daddy Slang's Facebook page. They are searching through his posts to try and find where he's hiding Monsieur Dictionary. He has got to be in one of his posts.
What atrocious spellings. Every word is misspelled. I can't read this.
I heard that Daddy Slang was expelled from the Wordsmith Council because of his spellings. Yes, it's true. And everyone in the school used to tease him. That's why he invented slang.
Oh, the poor thing. Maybe we can call the North Pole and ask Santa to give him a dictionary for Christmas.
You're ridiculous, Scrumptious.
You're right. We should give him flowers.
As our citizens continue inspecting Daddy Slang's Facebook page, he suddenly appears and says, "Boo!"
Excuse me, there's a flower for you, especially for you. Hee hee, you see, I've successfully distracted Daddy Slang.
There you go, Daddy Slang. Some stinky trash, especially for you.
But Daddy Slang was the most powerful villain of them all. What are they going to do now?
Yes, I found it. I found the block button that can make Daddy Slang disappear from his Facebook page forever. Great, but where's Monsieur Dictionary?
Ah, he's trapped in this post. But this post isn't breaking even with my mic.
The post needed 2,500 likes, and only then would Monsieur Dictionary be freed. Enlightened had a revelation. She whispered it into Exaggerate's ears.
I will use my weather thermometer to exaggerate the post likes. I will raise it higher and higher till the post cracks. I've done it. Monsieur Dictionary is free now.
Monsieur Dictionary is so very grateful that without any hesitation he hands them the third and final key.
Yes!
Citizens have collected all the keys and are ready to unlock the human minds and step into the subconscious. Once the Wordsmith citizens grabbed the keys, they came together to unlock the door of human dreams. Slowly and carefully, they inserted the keys and the door started to creak and then whooshed open. And before anyone could say a word, the Wordsmith citizens were flung into the minds of the human beings. I wonder what's happening in the human world. Let's take a look, shall we?
Let's show on my head, the sun in my eye. It is dead, it is dead. Where is
This traffic is so bad, and these roadside hawkers trying to sell their trinkets create so much confusion. Whenever I get rid of one, another takes its place.
I'm so sad. No one wants to buy my 1 foot long pens. I'm doomed. I have to make a career switch.
Oh no, here comes that lady who's always fighting over the prices. 30 rupees for a kg of tomatoes. Bhaiya, have you gone mad? Do I look like someone you can fool?
Unbelievable. Look at the amount of litter. If only the government taught these horrible citizens a lesson. These bad hunters think they're so smart, using animal products to make money and live a good life. Animal activists unite as one. We won't stop until the wall is won.
With me here on MG Road, a protester shouting slogans to support animal rights. But do animals have rights? The nation wants to know. This is Arnav Swami reporting to you live from Republic TV.
Chai chai, garam garam chai. Come take this yummy tea. Only 10 rupees.
Change your attitude and you will be rich, rich, rich. I had to run across the city and deliver newspapers to people. What a tiring day it has been.
Hey Rama, so many shoes to fix.
Now is the best part of my job, delivering a dabba to Mrs. Ashwarya Rai. Oh, again, I love her beautiful blue eyes.
Oh dear. I don't know how to make these keys. I need to create something that can help me and fast.
Oh goodness, I've been jogging for over 40 minutes and I haven't got any thinner. I really have to think whether this jogging thing actually works.
Oh, hello there. Can you please help me? I'm trying to find my way to the famous haunted Mahal. I've heard it's very scary.
Oh my god, look at the letters these useless citizens have written. One has written to the police commissioner asking for protection from murderous parrot. I can't stop laughing. Suddenly, a wave struck them and they collapsed with a whoosh. It seems that the humans have had a visit from the Wordsmith citizens. But I wonder, will they change their mundane ways?
Oh, this traffic is impossible. Why doesn't anyone ever follow rules? And we have these roadside hawkers lurking around, creating even more confusion. I wish they would disappear.
I am so melancholy. No one wants to buy my 1 foot long pens. Whatever will I do now? Oh no, here comes that belligerent lady who's always haggling over the prices. I absolutely despise dealing with her.
30 rupees for a kg of tomatoes. Bhaiya, have you gone dotty? Do I look that gullible?
These people have such brazen attitudes when it comes to littering. If only the government could enlighten these despicable citizens to do the right thing. These vile hunters think they're so ingenious, using animal products to make profit. Animal activists unite as one. We won't stop until the war is won.
With me here on MG Road, a protester bellowing slogans to support animal rights. But do animals have rights? The nation wants to know. This is Arnav Swami reporting to you live from Republic TV.
Chai chai, garam garam chai. Come taste this scrumptious tea. Only 10 rupees.
Continue down this path and your future will be as revolting as my pet parrot's poop. Continue down this path. Another exhausting day. I had to bolt across the city and deliver newspapers to people. I can't feel my legs.
Hey Rama, I'm not exaggerating. I really have 500 pairs of shoes to fix.
Now is the best part of my job, delivering a dabba to Mrs. Ashwarya Rai. Oh, I get lost in her beautiful blue eyes.
Oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? I don't know how to make these keys. I need to conjure up a machine that can churn out keys since I'm absolutely clueless about how to make them.
Oh goodness, I've been jogging for over 40 minutes and I haven't got any thinner. I really have to ponder whether this jogging thing actually works.
Oh, hello there. Can you please help me? I'm trying to find my way to the famous haunted Mahal. I've heard it's incredibly eerie.
Oh my god, look at the letters these daft citizens have written. One has written to the police commissioner asking for protection from a murderous parrot. I can't stop guffawing. After that one magical dream, their human lives changed forever. Thank God the humans were finally awakened from their slumber. They realized that their lives were bland and boring without the use of good vocabulary. But little did they know that their awakening was responsible for reviving a town that was very close to slipping away into the abyss of death. And with that wonderful adventure, I hope you've been inspired to use these words in your conversations so that the citizens of Wordsmith can live on in peace. And now, introducing our stars of the evening. First up, we have Deva, Ayushi, Adit, Harsh and Amara. Deva as the Boldly, Ayushi as Scrumptious, Adit as Exaggerate, Harsh as Lurk, and Amara as Enlightened. Thank you, children. Next up, please put your hands together for Ashita, Kiara, Relish, Advesha and Arnaz. Ashita as Ducky, Kiara as Eerie, Relish as Conjure, Advesha as Conjure, and Arman as Bellow. Thank you, children. And finally, we welcome to the stage Niharika, Yashvi, Ananya, Hemang, Nindima and Sia. Niharika as Ghost, Yashvi as Dazzle, Ananya as Melancholy, Hemang as Ingenious, Nindima as the Boss, and Sia as the Luminous. Thank you, children. Can we have one more round of applause for us? So before I hand over the mic to Mitali, I just want to add something. Can I have the kids on the stage? Yeah? Guys, can we all... Quick. Okay, so I've been with the academy for I think 12 years now, and I was a student here for the first 8 years, and I've been assisting for over 3 years now. And what I've realized is a lot of us have this expectation when we come to class, at least in the beginning, where we want our kids to turn into actors or into film stars. And the objective of what Inse Auntie and what Mitali and what all of us doing here is not that. I think more than teaching us how to act, it's about teaching us very important life skills that I think all these children will vouch for. Staying frozen in a position for 10 seconds and learning how to act around each other. It's about focus, it's about collaboration, it's about determination, and it's really about learning how to better yourself while also working together with other people. So I think all the kids have done a really great job today, and I hope you guys and all of you have taken a lot more from this experience than just what we saw today. And I think let's just put our hands together for the kids one more time.
Before we end, I'd just like to thank certain people who helped out with the performance. First of all, we had Inse on the music. And I'm sure she was also looking at the kids and giving them their cues at the back to make sure they stayed focused. We have Kimaya, who's taking pictures for us. And they will be available on Facebook for you to watch. Just give me till the weekend. We had Nandini as our narrator. And thank you, Navya, for helping backstage. And I think I would like to give a special round of applause to the kids. I'll tell you why. Every performance that I've done at the back is just chaos, and I dread it because there's just so much excitement and the kids are shouting and I'm like, the parents can hear you. But they were so well behaved. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the performance. Your kids have come a long way. And finally, thank you to the camera person.
And also thank you, Mitali, for keeping all of us in check.